everyone, welcome to Main Street and Mickey, and today we are bringing you another Disney dining review. Today I want to talk about one of my new favorites, the storybook dining with Snow White at Artist Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. It was beyond anything I could imagine. I remember when they first announced it and I was so excited. Just the thought of one, seeing the Evil Queen and two of the dwarfs and eating, it just was so exciting. And we got a reservation for my trip in January and it was beyond magical. The new dining experience is located at Artist Point, which is a restaurant in Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Wilderness Lodge is a beautiful resort. If you've never been there, you need to just go there. You need to go there and just even walk around. We got to have some time by the fireplace as we waited for our reservation, and it was so nice. Just relaxing. We were getting warm because it had been a little bit chilly outside, and we got nice and hungry, and we were definitely ready to go eat. So when you enter the restaurant, you see the Evil Queen off to the side. She's there, but you don't get to see her until after you finish eating. As we came in, it was really fun because Dopey and Grumpy were just coming in and Snow White was prancing about, so we got to see them right when we came in. We were put towards the back of the restaurant, which was okay, but it was super dark, which I didn't really like that much. Now during the day, earlier times, and especially now with daylight savings, then I know it will be lighter if I went to dinner there now, but during the winter time it was pretty dark and I wish they had had a little bit more lighting. But the ambiance is beautiful with the trees and the fairy lights intermingled in the trees. It was truly beautiful and I felt like I was eating in the Enchanted Forest. So your waiter takes you to the table and you are given a really pretty menu and you have a little signed card that has an apple and it looks like this. Mine's a little worn out, but and it was just every little aspect of the restaurant, from the cast members' costumes to the menu to the Lazy Susan on the table. It looked like a tree and you could spin it around, and that is where they put your appetizers and desserts. Appetizers are winter squash bisque and wicked shrimp cocktail. I tried the Hunter's Pie and it was okay. I'm just not a meat pie kind of person. The winter bisque was amazing and comes in a cauldron with a little marshmallow stick to stir in there. And then the wicked shrimp cocktail, I didn't try, but the other ones at my table, they liked it. They didn't. I was the only one who liked the winter squash bisque, but I just thought it was so good. It tasted like pumpkin pie almost, which is weird, but that's what it tasted like to me. The plating of it all, though, that's what I thought was just absolutely over the top Disney and made the experience. It reminded me a lot, the whole experience reminds you a lot of the Bon Voyage breakfast that we did a dining review on last week. And I love the way Disney is upping their character dining because it's going from just dinner and then your characters come to the table to an entire experience, like you're immersed in that character's world, and I love it. I hope they do more of it. So after appetizers, you're given the option of a great menu. After appetizers, you have a wide range of choices for your dinner. I was going to have the grilled chicken, but they said that it had like some kind of nut butter sauce, and I was a little worried about that because I have allergic reactions sometimes to nuts, and so I was a little worried about that, and I did ask if they could take it off. He said no. Of course, later he came back and he said, I'm so sorry, but we really could have taken that off, so I was really bummed I didn't get to try the chicken. But I tried the Stroll Through Nature. It's the vegetarian option, and it is butternut squash, arugula, and gnocchi. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it was absolutely delicious. The noodle part was pretty good, but the butternut squash was my favorite, and whatever sauce they had on it was, oh, to die for. Oh, so delicious. Absolutely delicious. One of my favorite meals that I've really had at Disney that was just different. It wasn't just like meat and something else. Like, it was just different, and it was super good. As you're sitting there eating your appetizers and dinner, you are greeted by Snow White, Grumpy, and Dopey, and oh my goodness, some of the best character interactions ever. Snow White was so cheerful. She was so sweet and talked to us. She made sure that Evil Queen wasn't giving us too much trouble, and she was, you know, just telling us, oh, and Dopey and Grumpy are here, and she was just so sweet, and I loved it. Loved getting to meet her. And Grumpy, of course, was Grumpy. He was so cute. And Dopey, oh my goodness, Dopey was having a rough night that night. I don't know what was wrong. I felt so bad for him. But he had a great time at our table, and we had a great time meeting him. I'd never gotten to meet Dopey like that before, because you don't ever get to meet the dwarves together like that unless you're at one of the special parties that Disney sometimes has, like the Halloween and the Christmas one. So it was just a really special experience, and I loved getting to meet them, but Dopey was definitely my favorite. He was so cute. I love Dopey. I wish he had his own meet and greet. It would be so cute. I loved getting to meet the characters, and throughout dinner, music would come on like they do at other character dining experiences, and they would have parades, or they would, you know, whistle while you work songs, and Snow White would dance around. Like, I mean, it looked like just like from the movie. It was so cool. It was probably one of my favorite experiences seeing that, because it really, really made you feel like you were watching the characters that you've grown up with come to life, and they were doing what they did in the movie, and it was just really, really cool. Dessert is like the appetizers. It's shared by the table, so you get to try every dessert. It's amazing. You get the option there. You get to try the poison apple, fairy tale gooseberry pie, a sponge cake with chocolate gems and buttercream icing, which is called the Miner's Treasures, the Hunter's Gift to the Queen, which is crackled maple popcorn with a ganache heart. My favorites were the poison apple and the Miner's Treasure. The Miner's Treasure is basically like a chocolate creamy parfait with candy rocks. Really good. A little Dopey hat on top. Super cute, super delicious. I was really the only one that liked it, but that was okay. More for me. The poison apple was really good, a little bit tart, but not too tart. The gooseberry pie was the one I did not like. Everyone else liked it, but I'm just not a fan of gooseberry pie, apparently, which is, you know, that was just my opinion. I just didn't care for it. And then the ganache hearts. Oh my goodness. This is probably one of the coolest parts, because the waiter comes to your table after you kind of eat your desserts. They come to your table a little bit later with your check. But they also come with a chest that looks like the one from the movie that the hunter gives to the queen, that has supposed to have the heart in it. And they open it, and like fog comes out, and then there it is. Like, you have little hearts and the crackled popcorn, and it is delicious. It's just a nice little treat before you leave after all your other treats. And I love the little addition of the Hunter's Gift to the Queen, because it just tops it. And then you get to go meet the Queen once you're done eating and you're leaving. And that is an experience, let me tell you. Getting to meet the evil Queen herself like that, oh my goodness. Never thought I would get the chance to do that. You never get to meet such amazing characters like that. And it was just so cool. And she was loving my outfit, because she said that it looked like I had taken a cue off of her with the apples and the sparkles and the jewels. She loved my outfit, so I was really glad I chose to wear that. And she was just a very, very evil queen, and it was such an amazing experience. And we were one of the last ones there, so we got a lot of time with her, which was awesome. All the characters were very good to spend time with us. They even walked by a second time and said hi. One of the girls at our table, she left her backpack, and Dopey came running over with the backpack, and he trotted over and he gave it to her. It was so cute. It was so sweet of him. It was overall an amazing experience. Totally worth your money. Every bit worth your money. You get characters that you never get to see in the parks, really. I mean, Snow White, but you don't get to see the evil queen or the dwarfs. You get delicious food, amazing ambiance, and just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So if you ever get the option, go book now your reservation for Snow White Storybook Dining at Artist Point and Disney's Wilderness Lodge. And make sure you take time to explore Disney's Wilderness Lodge. It's a beautiful resort, and you can explore while you wait for your table. And it's overall just an amazing experience, and you will not regret it. So make sure you go book that now. I hope you've enjoyed this dining review, and we'll be bringing you more fun videos. Just a lot of fun coming your way. So we hope that if you liked this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification to let you know when we post our videos. And make sure you share this video and like it, comment below and let us know if you've tried it. Let us know what you liked about Snow White Storybook Dining, or when your next Disney trip is. We'd love to hear from you. So we hope above all else you all have a magical day. Bye!